We're going to talk now about heating, cooling and ventilation within the camper. So when you're at a camping ground and you're plugged into mains power, Max has air conditioning. But this only works when you're plugged in at a camping ground. And you'll see quite simply the remote lives up in this cabin, and real simple, just power on and off, heating and cooling. It all comes up on the screen. If you want heat, move it to heat, cooling, move it to cool. And that'll come out the vents at the back, and yeah, it works really, really well, okay? So that's just when you are plugged into mains power. But let's say you want heat and you're free camping. So you come up to this main power board here and you click your heater button. You turn your heater on. Okay, once you've got it turned on, the way to control it, the dials are all up here in the front of the camper. And you'll see here, red for heat, blue for cooling, depending on what you want to come on. So let's say we're heating, we'll crank it up. And if you turn around and face the back of the camper, down the bottom there, it comes out of those vents at the back there, and you'll get hot air coming out if you're using the red for heat, or cool air depending if you're using blue for cool. Okay, so that is your heating and cooling. And then you might be asking a question about ventilation. So there's a couple of ways to vent the camper when you're in it. And one of the ways, if you're sleeping down in the back here, there is this roof vent. You simply wind the roof vent open, like so. And then, but don't do this when it's raining. You don't want any rain getting into the electrics up in here. And then there's a simple on-off switch in here, and you can either suck air out, or if you flick the switch the opposite way, it'll pull air in. Really good. And turn it off when you're not using it. And when you're traveling, don't have these vents open. Make sure you stow these vents and close this up when it's and when you're driving and when it's raining. There's also a vent in the shower, above the shower, same sort of deal.